The point of every miracle is basically the same. It shows Jesus' power. We show Jesus' power over the demonic. We show Jesus' power over the dead. We show Jesus' power over the laws of nature. So we're going to look at this miracle from a little bit different angle. And the situation, which we touched on, is there's 5,000 men, a mass of humanity that is right here before Jesus, and they need food. And he talks to his disciples, and they've got nothing. And so Jesus says this, "Bring them here to me," he said. And he directed the people to sit down on the grass, taking the 5 loaves and 2 fish, and looking up to heaven, he gave thanks and broke the loaves. Then he gave them to the disciples, and the disciples gave them to the people. Now, if you could do something amazing, if I could do something amazing like this, besides like cook minute rice in 58 seconds, I think I would just say the words and all 5,000 people would have food right in their hands. And so everyone could see that it was me who did it. Instead, what does Jesus do? He doesn't have it rain down from heaven like manna. He doesn't have it just appear in their hands. It doesn't come up from the ground. Did you catch that? It says, then he gave them to the disciples, and the disciples gave them to the people. Now, I don't want to push this point too far, but we often see in Scripture this very point, that God has given gifts directly to you. He doesn't appear in your friend's door. He doesn't appear in your door. Instead, God has given you gifts. So the question you have to ask yourself is 2. What has God given me? Has God given you money? Has God given you the ability to listen? Has God given you the ability to teach someone, to care for someone, to love someone? And the other question you have to ask is, how are you going to use it? Because at the end of the day, all these gifts are from God. They're not yours, but they're yours to give. Today we had a chance to talk about unique gifts, and we have a unique opportunity for you to use the blessings that God has given you. Someone has generously donated $2,000 to be matched for each of your offerings that you give. We'd really appreciate your support if you just follow the link below, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.